everyone, and welcome back to my vlog from the beautiful Faroe Island. In this video I want to show you an introduction to the Faroe Islands and to tell you how much we spent on our flight, as you can already see on the screen, and also on the car rental and on our beautiful accommodation. But anyways, we flew from Oslo to the Faroe Islands and then we went to Edinburgh. This was 286 euros with Atlantic Airways in September last year. It was, in my opinion, very expensive because the flights were really short, but I think that it is really expensive to travel to the Faroe Islands in general. I think the flights are pretty rare, so in my opinion, because I already love the Faroe Islands, we visited so many incredible places, it is fully worth it to pay the extra price, because you can see some places that are really unique to these islands, and something similar you will be able to see only in Iceland. From all my travels, I'm telling you, this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. But anyways, let's stop talking about how beautiful it is and just admire it, because I filmed a lot from our airplane ride, so you can see that the landing was pretty easy. We saw a lot of beautiful landscapes over the Faroe Islands, and it was just like in the pictures from Google. You could see that it was super green and there were a lot of hills that looked like pyramids. And to be honest, you'll soon see some videos from our car while driving, and literally this is all you can see everywhere on the islands. It's crazy. But anyways, we have now arrived at the airport. You can see that I am filming around, and there are buses you can take, there are taxis. Probably they are very expensive, so if you can drive, make sure you rent a car, because we did, and we are super happy with our company that we chose. But I will let you know the price and more details very soon, so keep on watching if you're interested in that. Hey everyone, we've just arrived in the Faroe Islands. I don't know how it's pronounced in English. In Romanian it's pronounced Faroe. And anyways, this is the car we have rented. It looks like a very nice car. We rented it from rent.fo. I hope everything will be fine. We didn't meet anyone. The keys are inside, so we will give it a try now and go to a supermarket. Hopefully we'll find one, because most of them seem closed today because it's Sunday and we don't have much food. We have some biscuits, but hopefully everything will be fine. Anyways, the weather is not as good as in Norway, as you can see around, so hopefully we'll have at least one sunny day maybe. So here is how the car looks on the inside. It is automatic and hopefully everything will be fine. I have to get used to it. Anyways, this is not an ad. You can look up on the internet different car rental companies and see which one you prefer, which one has the cars you want. I prefer this one because it had, I think, the best price maybe, but it may change in the future, so you do you, and I will let you know if everything will be fine with this one. Anyways, you can see right now on the screen that our total was 624 euros. And if that seems like a lot to you, just know that it was for 8 nights and the rental cost was just 403 euros. The rest, for example, the tunnel pass was 91 euros, and it's the same for all rental companies because you have to use these undersea tunnels. They are pretty expensive, but you really need them. Then the fuel insurance was 60 euros, which in my opinion is pretty fair. And also another very expensive thing was that we had to pay 30 euros to get the car from the airport and to the airport. I'm not sure why it is so expensive, if it's this airport that has this tax or not, but anyways, I think it would have been really expensive to get a taxi to the car rental office, so we're happy with this option. But anyways, now as a spoiler, I want to tell you that everything went fine with the car. We didn't meet with anyone also on drop-off because they were super relaxed, especially because we had full insurance, so they just thanked us over email. We left the keys in the car in the parking and that was it, so we did not have any issues with them. The car was super good, so I fully recommend them if you need a recommendation, but you can still look at other companies if you want and just compare them. But anyways, you can see that I am filming a lot during our road to our accommodation, and this way you can see a little bit how difficult it is to drive in the Faroe Islands. In my opinion, you really have to rent a car if you want to travel easily Actually, in our accommodation, we met with some travelers that did not have a car and used just public transportation, but it was really hard. I mean, they visited in 3 or 4 days how much we visited just in one, and we were super relaxed. And the weather is pretty bad, so if you have to stay in heavy rain, in super strong wind to wait for the bus, it can ruin your holiday. So even if you're paying an extra price, make sure you rent a car. And also, as you can see, the roads are not super large, but also they are not really bad, so it should be manageable to drive. There are not many cars because the population of the Faroe Islands is really low, so do not worry about that. Just make sure you do not drive too fast and just try to respect their traffic rules. You will see a lot of people that are speeding more than the speed limit, and you should not do the same. They are locals that have a lot of experience with these roads, and if you are disturbing them, they will just pass next to you. But anyways, you can see the beautiful lights in this tunnel. It was so nice. We saw also something similar to that in Norway, and we were really impressed. Basically, that was a subsea tunnel, and it was to get off the island where the airport is. And we are now getting really close to our accommodation, and I am really super excited to show it to you. You can see that it is also written in our language, in Romanian, Bine ați venit, and we were super happy to see that. Good morning, this is our first official day in the Faroe Islands, and I want to show you our apartment here. We took it on Airbnb. For now, we are the only ones in the house. There are 4 other rooms, and the living room, the kitchen, you can see a little bit of them around me. They are shared, which is very nice because we get to meet other travelers. And I want to show you how pretty everything is here. You can also see the view we have from our living room, which is amazing. And I will get you on a small house tour without the other rooms, and I love it here. It is very nice. And then we will go and do a lake hike. I think I will show you everything around the islands. We are staying for 1 week, so that's more than enough. So the view from the window, it is so beautiful. As you can see, this is so nice. And this living room is very cozy. It looks very old, but at the same time a good kind of old. Here we have laundry, and here is where we have our breakfast and dinner, and we have a lot of things in this kitchen. And here is the road. And also this is really pretty, still very cozy, as you can see. And here is where we enter. Upstairs there are the other rooms, and here is our room. We have a lot of random things there, so let's keep it this way. And you can see this is so beautiful. Anyways, now that the video is coming to an end, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like it and also to subscribe. That will help me more than you know. And anyways, I have a lot of videos coming from the Faroe Islands. I just want to show you all the hikes and the fun things we did around the islands and give you all my tips. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested in that, and I will see you in the next video.